so what's your program look like? What are you dealing with, and how do you kind of face those challenges on a regular basis?
So we incorporate the Holganix product in our soil spray. So here at Daniel Island, we have 36 holes. So we alternate our sprays, one golf course 1 week, of course, the other golf course the next week with our soil spray. Our rate is 14 ounces per thousand whenever we apply the product. And it's been a really good product for our program for multiple reasons. We just, the picture that's in the PowerPoint, that is a putting green that we rebuilt last year. And I believe, if I remember right, that picture was taken in January because you can faintly see the dormant Bermudagrass in the distance. And we had a pretty cold January here for the Charleston area. I think 3 straight weekends we were in the low to mid 20s, which is very, very uncommon here. But we incorporate this in our maintenance program, and especially during our grow-in program at the 14-ounce rate. And the biggest thing that I've seen, and talking to some of my peers, even the local grass grower that we got our tip eagle from, New Life Turf. And just funny, today I was with the president of Total Turf, showing him some samples on our greens that we just redid, and they're only 8 weeks old, and we have 7-8 inch roots. And he asked me, I said, well, we incorporate this product that I'm a firm believer that develops a strong root structure. It's another tool in our belt to establish strong roots and a strong foundation, because we have high expectations here at the club, and they expect firm patch greens, and we plan on giving those to them once we open up. But at the same time, if you have a strong root system, there's stressors that happen, whether it's heat, cold, mechanical, whatever it may be, and we can mow at low heights because we have that strong root system. Our program is all foundation built. We want as much of a strong root foundation as possible. And so we typically will spray our soil spray year round. Now, if we get a stretch where, it's snow or what have you, which is very uncommon also, or really, really cold temperatures, we might skip it a week or so, but we spray it all year round as far as a maintenance practice. And then during the grow-in, we incorporate it 2 weeks after plants. And we're in the process. I don't know if I mentioned, we're about to open one golf course. We renovated the greens, and we're in the process of renovating the other 18. And within 2 to 3 weeks, we have 4-inch roots. That has really helped us to progress throughout the renovation. So it's been a really good program for us. The other key for us is, many times in the past and even throughout my career, the concern was, well, if you have, USGA spec greens, whether it's a 80-20, 85-15, 90-10, 95, whatever you choose, that moisture may be a challenge. And what's interesting for us is we don't put a lot of water on our new greens. We've had some rain lately, which has been beneficial, but the month of May, the entire month of May, we only had a 1/4 inch of rain, and it was 95 degrees, wind blowing because we're close to the water, the marshland, the coast. And although we were in the process of renovating the other 2 golf courses, the putting green has been kind of our template. And we use TDRs every day, morning and afternoon, checking moistures. And the putting green, we've been able to maintain moisture anywhere from 15 to 20%. But at the same time, our roots are 7, 8, in some cases 9 inches long. So I ask, I don't sit there and determine as a director how much water my superintendents need to put on their putting surfaces. We use the TDR, and there were stretches where they would run 10 minutes on a Sunday, and they don't have to put water on it until Friday, and that's spotty with the hose. So what does that tell me is the roots are there. They're not shallow where they dry out. So, and I can tell you, as long as I've been doing this, I've championed Mini Birdie, Tiff Eagle. What else? I think that's it. Tiff Green 328. I have never had roots until I started using Holganix like this. It's just amazing.
Well, I guess we could be done the commercial. No, that was a great endorsement. And it goes to a lot of the other results that we see. But a question for you specifically on the program. So one thing to mention is you're primarily just using this on the greens. You're not using it on tee boxes, fairways, rough, except for like specific occurrences, right?
That is correct. There have been times where I'll use it when I even recently during the project where we'll lay sod, and before we start pouring the water to it, we'll do an application of this over the grass where we think we need to, and the root development is unreal. I mean, there's 3 or 4 inch roots in a heavy clay soil within less than a week. Because the majority of our project is focused around the green complex, is not necessarily fairways and tees and so forth, but I have used it before in other parts of the golf course and have seen great results.